Alrighty guys, welcome to another video. You're going to listen to me ramble on as we go through Leichhardt today. So here we are, Leichhardt split by Tungara Road, basically two halves. Over on our left used to be the golf course. There is still a golf course there, but it closed down a few years back and then they built this stuff and then reopened the golf course on a smaller scale. So yeah, that's that. And this is Tungara Road. Basically what we'll do a few streets on our left here, and then we'll do a few streets on the right, give you a rundown. There's the post office there. So we'll go up to what I pretty much call the end of it. End of Leichhardt. That was the state school on our right hand side there, Leichhardt State School. And you got the police beat up here on the right, and then there's another little corner shop here. It's not really on a corner, but you know what I mean. It's a little local shop just on our left here where the phone booth is. So I'll turn down this street. Leichhardt officially ends up at the set of traffic lights that's up in front of us there, but we won't bother with that today. Oh, we will. We'll go up there shortly, but just now we'll go down here because this is sort of the back streets of Leichhardt. So this area here, how do I describe it? So back in the day, most of this was what they called housing. It is housing commission, but it was married quarters for RAF personnel. RAF base Ambly is just out to our right here, and a lot of defence force personnel lived in these houses back in the day. You can see they're all pretty much the same post-war era houses. So back in the 90s, I believe, they sold, the Housing Commission basically sold off half of what they had out here, and they're now that they're not actually defence homes. Defence homes are basically they're dispersed, they're privately owned. Defence Force rents out private homes, and now these ones, a lot of them are actually housing commission and a lot of them are privately owned, so it's sort of intertwined, if you may. So yeah, that's why it all looks like this. And the other side of the road's pretty much the same, and it's yeah, low income. I don't want to be rude to anybody, but it is what it is. So yeah, a lot of low income housing, and a lot of rentals, like housing commission rentals. And this is the golf course, straight ahead actually. See, there's a couple of skippies having a lay down there. And basically, the golf course on our left, the other side of that is, here's what skippies there, is RAF base Ambly, and we'll go at that road at the end of this video. I apologise for saying a lot too, but you know, you just have to live with it because, you know, I'm not a professional. That's why I'm not on radio or TV or making movies or anything like that. So if you don't like it, turn off the video. So this is what I'd officially call the end of Leichhardt, and to our left up here at the traffic lights is Walkaraka, and then again we'll go straight ahead across these lights here, and on the left hand side is Walkaraka, the right hand side is Leichhardt. streets up here in a bit. To go right, we'll go for a bit of an explore down in there. Back in the day, back in the 80s, when I was a wee laddie growing up, there was a rubbish tip down in the bottom of this here, in amongst all the Housing Commission homes. I'm not sure I'll be able to find it today. I'd imagine it's been built on top of. I haven't been out here for years, like seriously years. But it's the same as the other side of Leichhardt. It's all ex-defence houses, and now it's a mix of Housing Commission and privately owned. And again, not to have a go at anybody or anything, but it's not the nicest neighbourhood down here. She's a bit rugged. It's like anything, I guess. It's what you make of it. So that would have been the rubbish tip there. Yeah, sure would. We'll go up here a bit. Rubbish tip, which was landfill, so they haven't built on it yet. It's all parkland now, but new builds down here. Newer builds anyway, I'd say they're probably 90s, 2000s build. Builds here, so it's all over the place. It's the nicer side of town, obviously, all privately owned, and people taking care of their yards and so forth. Where do we go? We'll go to the right, eh? Again on Marginson Street. Still really don't know where I am. Alright, so I just had a quick Google, and the population of Leichhardt is 3,912 people at the last census, and the median house price is $390,000, which is current as of now, and it is up 39 point something percent on the same time last year. So, I mean, there's a whole of Australia seeing that sort of rise in the market of recent. So, I think it's only a matter of time before that all falls down again. having said that, 390,000 is a damn good price, I would think, for this area here. It's not that much cheaper than other parts of town. I mean, than most of town, to be honest. Back on the main road. There's a pool on our left there at the back end of the school. It's actually a council pool, so it's a public pool. And there's the school. A little bit of Leichhardt to our left down here too. All much of the same, to be honest. I mean, I don't mean to be negative to the suburb, but it's basically all commission houses down there anyway. Like, yeah, most of the suburb is, but and on our left over here is 1 mile, and we'll save that for another video. And this on the right here, this is all part of the golf club back in the day, so yeah, new builds there. There's a little Catholic school on our left there. That's again in 1 mile. Again on our right. I've no idea why it closed down back in the day. Like, it wasn't that long ago. It was probably 2000s. It closed down for a period there, and all of a sudden it was back in action. So, I don't know. It's the Bremer River. There you can see much. To our left is Rough Bay Sandbilly, and we can't go out there because we don't have a permit to go out there. If we go down here, this is the last little bit of Leichhardt. This is sporting fields down the end here. There's a skippy over in the paddock there, a couple of them. They don't quite run down the streets here, but there's quite a few of them around. Look at there. So this is basically the end of Leichhardt. There's a couple more skippies over here. It's Leichhardt Sports Grounds. I'll say a quick hello to our furry friends to the right here. Hey guys. You're a little fella. Hey, little guy. Righty, carry on. I had you turned off for a little bit because there's no point covering the same ground again, but we'll go in this little ticky-tacky neighbourhood that was built on the old golf club, because I've never been in here myself, so I'm sure it's full of excitement, but that's what it is, eh? Drive through it. Guys, that's going to about do it, because I mean, you get the gist of it. Alrighty, thanks for watching.